are still looking at probability. We're still discussing probability. We have done a lot already, and we still have more to do. What we want to do now is what we call probability tree. Probability tree. Sometimes we use the probability tree to demonstrate, the probability of events happening. But the one we want to look at now is the toes of a coin. The toes of a coin. Unfortunately, I'm not going to demonstrate. We all know what it means to flip a coin and it lands. You can either have a head or a tail. Okay, as the response or as the outcome. So I want to use probability tree to demonstrate the toes of a coin 3 times. All right. So a coin is tossed thrice. Okay. I say use a probability tree to show the outcome. Hence, this is H. Hence, obtain something like probability of let's say two heads, comma. Let's say sometimes you can see probability of at least, or at least two tail. Let's say something like that. So here we have the demonstration, something like this. If we toss this coin, we have two outcomes, either a head or a tail. So we have head, tail. This is the first toss. And recall that each one of them is 1/2, 1/2 as the results of the outcome. So, and then maybe the second toes, we will have also head, tail, head, tail. Then the third toes, we will have head, tail, head, tail, head, tail, and head, tail. Okay, let's get the sample space. Okay, let's get the sample space. Now, observe, watch me the way I'm going to. All these things will be 1/2, 1/2, 1/2, plus 1/2, 1/2, 1/2, 1/2, 1/2, 1/2, over 2, 1/2, 1/2, 1/2, 1/2. Now, watch the way I'm going to get the sample space. Please follow me. Observe it carefully. Head, head, head. Head, head, head. Now, head, head, there. Do we get that? Head, head, there. Head, head, there. You see, this one is out. So I start here. Head, tail, head. Head, tail, head. Okay, the way I'm going to go now is head, tail, tail. Head, tail, tail. Okay, and then I will have, you see, this is exhausted, so I will start here, tail, head, then head, then tail again, head, then tail again, then tail, then head, finally tail, tail, tail. Okay, so if you count this thing, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the total outcome is, for the toes of a coin 3 times, is going to give us 8. Okay, sometimes you can use the expression 2 raised to power n to obtain that. Okay, so where n is the number of times you lose the coin. Okay, what are we going to do now to obtain this probability? Which they gave us their probability P of two heads. P of two heads is going to be, you can just count how many times head occurred as two. Look at here, you have head, two. Here, head. Here, head, and that's all. So you have one, two, three. So that is 3 over 8. 3 over 8. Okay, what again? At least two third. That will be, this one is I, the second one I. P of at least two third will be probability of two third plus probability of three third, because I think we have three third occurrence there. Do we get? So the implication of this is where we have two third, how many occasions? We have two third, one here, two here, three here. That's 3 over 8 plus 1 over 8, because we have only one case where we have three third. So this is going to give us 4 over 8, which is 1 over 2. So that probability is half. I'm sure that is made clear. All right. So I trust God that this explanation I have given here is able to help one to understand what a probability tree is all about. So, and I'm sure that is very, very clear. The explanation is very, very clear. Please, have you been able to get an added knowledge in this discussion? You can just give us a handshake and say, oh, wow, you're doing great. And how to do it is just to click on the subscription button. When you do that, we'll be so happy to see that people are encouraging us in what we are doing. Thank you so much for being there.